at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go right in. Mike, 27. I'm going back to you. I'm going to 54. Right in. 26.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Kill. Slam.
Elliott. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win home.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
27.
On third down, it's Prescott. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Here we go. Go right in.
Mark 47. Hey, watch the slant. Check 99. Check 99.
Check 26. Check 26. 26.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop.
Brings up second and 10 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Kill.
56. I got you, son. I got you, son. 56 to Mike.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Gun.
56.
We're going to 52. We're going 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Rankins. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Here we go.
Yo. 56. 56.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In his 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
Mike.
Ready. 5'9".
Mike's 5'4". And let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
Watch twist. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Bang. 13.
Right there.
26.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 5'8".
Check. Watch 54. Squeeze, double.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, easy. No.
Mike's 56.
5'1".
They're running it. 56.
Ready, take.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
47.
Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st down, Dallas.
Check, 47. You must be dreaming.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Cowboys
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 52. Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
This is Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Here we go.
Check 47.
Come on, D. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line
47's the mic. 47's the mic. 47.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. I took your advice from a bit earlier, tried to screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well. They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away from making it work. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Go, get out there, get out there. 47's the mark, 47. Go, kill.
Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Slide in. Mike 27. Watch the screen. 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 Check 3.
Now Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Saints 7-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Last stop.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try again with Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, 46. 56. 56.
Prescott from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here? Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here. Maher able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move, the Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year. Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be. Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I'm going to run you over. You're good. 5-4, ready. 5-4.
Here's Breeze to throw. It's caught. Smith. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Get ready. Get ready.
The Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Complete, Smith has it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Easy, opposite. Watch out. Check. 20 seconds.
On first down, Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Throwing now is Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, it's Brees. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go, boys, go.
At their own 19-yard line.
'em.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
At the 24-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Double up.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. .6 yards the pickup, and that's a first.